got me a bag, yeah, I need a leg, yeah, we bout to turn up. How the shit in the city, yo, who fucking with it, yeah, we bout to burn up. Wanna show a feature, we sell out the bitches, so please get your funds up. We bout to up 1 year, that's what you call a come up. It's the come up, baby.
Yo, we back at it again, man. Let's keep it real on the come up with your boy Mel. You know, so I got a special guest today, man. Got my man, Mr. Goldsmith.
What's up?
You know what I'm saying? S.I.E magazine CEO. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead and get into the interview, y'all. So, Mr. Goldsmith, man, tell me a little about yourself, man, and what you got going on, and you know everything that you're doing behind the scenes.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm James. I'm originally from Washington, D.C., but I grew up in Lawrence County. Lawrence County stand up. You know, we the best. I am a full-time entrepreneur since 2019. I used to work at BB&T, but now I work for myself, and I'm grateful for the position I'm in right now. Make more money by myself than I ever did with a job. So I'm just here, man. I'm blessed, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Hey, here, glad to be here. Another day.
Facts.
Yes, sir. So let's talk about, man, S.I.E magazine. I know that's you the CEO. I mean, how did that get started, man, and where did that come from? Where did you create that from?
Okay, so actually I was in college. I graduated in 2015 for the Arts Institute of Charlotte. But before I graduated, I thought to myself, what I want to do next? No disrespect to anybody. I don't want to be no rap artist. I don't want to be a singer. I do not want to do clothes. So what I want to do? I always talk about being successful, so why not do a magazine talk about success stories? So rest in peace to my little brother who was in the car. He was smoking gas now. He was on it. And he hit the blunt. And I said, success isn't easy. That's what he said, right? And I said, S.I.E. And then he hit the blunt. That shit hard, nigga. I said, success isn't easy. And that's where it came from. But I didn't take it serious until, unfortunately, he passed away. So I dedicated the magazine to him. Okay. So the message behind it is to show that you can still be successful no matter what you've been through. So, yeah, success isn't easy.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was like, that's the message. Like, that's powerful if you think about it. Yeah. Because we see so many people who, like, was on the come up, but they down. And they feel like they can't get out that hole, but you can still get out the hole. It might take a long time, but you can still get out that hole. So that's what the purpose of the magazine is, to show you hope, basically.
Okay. So as far as with the magazine, like, what are you doing with it now? Like, you got is it online? You create, like actual magazines for it, or?
I'm glad you asked that, because I actually took a back seat because I went through a point of depression. Cause I lost my dad last year. Okay. And I actually opened up my feelings. So when I opened up my feelings, everything hit me at one time. And then I had other things going on personally, so I actually went through therapy. Okay. But I did release a magazine at the beginning of this year, but then I had depression, like, going through it. But I actually did add somebody to my team who take on the business side of it. So it is going to be online, but we're not releasing it until January or February. Okay. But we're going to drop at least 4 magazines per year going forward. Okay. Basically.
That's good. So you drop one like at least once every quarter?
Yes. Okay. That is correct.
Okay. Yeah. So I know you got that going on for yourself, and then I know you do graphic design also. So let's dig into that a little bit. So what's going on with that?
Yes. I am the owner and founder of Goldsmith Graphics Agency. I have literally created over 300 websites, thousands of graphics. It's my passion. It might sound crazy what I'm about to say, but it's really my passion, because everywhere I go, I see graphics. We see the banner, we see the car, we see the restaurants, it's graphics. I actually go to sleep, I think about graphics. That's crazy to me, but I love what I do. And I'm just versatile. I could do anything. Apps, cartoons, you name it, flyers, logos. And I'm blessed for all my clients who keep me in business. Okay. Without them, I'd be broke.
Okay. So you got any specific areas that you like to dig into in the graphics? I know you say you do cartoons, you do ads, you do all. What's your favorite one you like to do?
That's very hard to say, because I love to do it all. Like, if I don't know how to do something, I'm studying. YouTube University. I'm on it all the time. I used to suck in graphics. I'll be honest, I was ass in graphics years ago. But now I do feel I'm one of the best out there. Okay. I'm very versatile, but I love cartoons because I love anime. Imagine in the middle of trying to develop my own video game, which that's taking a while because it's a lot of coding. But hopefully by the next year, the summertime, I can release it like a prototype, basically.
So let me ask, do like graphic designers, does that cross like hairs with like bots and stuff like that? I know you said coding. Is that kind of like in the same?
Kind of. It depends on what you're trying to do. It just depends. If you trying to do, are you trying to do animation like a show animation? Because that dude is considered kind of like graphic design, but it's a different type of graphic design. When you look at graphic design, they break it down to publishing, cartoonists, websites. It's so many different areas for that. So
what's the most lucrative one that you can go in
my experience, websites.
websites? Okay.
Website. Because with websites, which I had seen a lot of people make mistakes, they would make a website and they'll be done. But what I do is I make a website and I host it. So, cause like a lot of owners who get website, they be thinking, oh, because I got a website, I'm good. No, it's an investment. You got to keep it up and running. You cannot keep the same designs up there with the same product. You got to switch it out, come up with deals, coupons, do that because it's a lot of competition out there. So you gotta be different. So if you're not tech savvy, I would recommend you getting somebody who hosts your website every month.
So let me ask. So with doing all that, like, what's the packages that you have as far as so people can at least when they watch it, they can kind of know or get an insight of how much you charge or what's the.
I can't give a price on that because every website is different.
Okay. What's the average?
For me, for I average between 800, like 300 to 800.
Okay.
I won't say monthly like that, but I'm talking about like starting off, and then hosting is lower than that. But then I'm talking about the initial price.
So the initial price is gonna be between 300 and 800.
Yes.
And is it a monthly charge or is it
Yes,
annual charge?
it's a month. They could do monthly or annual charge. It just depends what type of website they want to keep up and running. Because I done all type of websites. When I say all type, I even had people hit me up for porn websites. Like I done it all. I was just telling you. So that's why I say it depends.
Yeah.
Because you might code something in, right? But it might still, when you code something, you might get charged extra for that certain thing. So that's why I say it's different price. You cannot never like put a set price on it. And then the reason why y'all should book me, because I get website done in 5 to 7 days, easy. And you're going to love it. Like, so
I know you said going back, you know, you said you have to like add coupons and discounts. So like, do you work with the person that owns the business to kind of get a price point, or do you kind of say, hey, look, you know, I know you're selling for this price, you need to do like a discount on this and that, or do you kind of just work?
I do suggest it to them because, like, let's say they hired me to be hosting for, I would suggest it to them. Let's say it's Easter weekend. Hey, and they're selling bunnies or something. Hey, you should do like a 10% off. I'll put the code in. I can put in the dates when it starts and when it ends. I suggest it to them, but it's still up to them if they want me to do that.
Okay.
So, yes, I would make suggestions like all the people who I'm managing right now for their website, I do be hitting them up. Hey, you need to come up with a deal for holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Yes, so I do suggest it, but it's still, at the end of the day, it's up to them if they want me to do that, basically.
Okay. And so, I know, like, with that, do you have any other things you do besides, like, the coupons and stuff that they can add on the website, or?
They can add anything.
Anything.
Anything. It doesn't matter. You want to add shoes. You want to add chains. If you want to add, you could literally add anything. You just let me know ahead of time.
So do you market for them too? Is that part of the graphic design, or you just do straight, I'm going to just do your website, but you got to hire somebody else to market?
I am getting to that. I'm not there just yet, but I am getting to that.
Do you have like a network of people that you refer people to within that, or do you just kind of like?
I do know some people who do marketing wise, so I would say, hey, you need to help this person or that person. Like, for example, if somebody asking me who's a dope singer, I'm going to say Quincy James. I'm going to say, help Quincy James. Okay. If somebody asking for who's a dope person for doing music video, I'm going to say Troy Williams. Like, so I do got a network, like I would suggest these people, but it's up to them to reach that people, because I know other people who have recommended my name, but other people would not like hit me up. So
Yeah, that's the name of the game though.
yeah, so that's how it is for me, like basically.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make it.
Trying to make it.
Yes, sir.
So I know you said you got a group that you was the SBE or?
Oh no, I'm part of S.I.E. Battle League.
Okay.
No, SEBL.
SEBL. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Southern Elite Battle League. Shout out to them. You know, I've been doing their flyers and their media for years, but I officially came to part of the staff last year.
Okay.
We be booking battles. We do have an event coming out December 10th and December 11th.
So when you mean battles, you mean like freestyle or?
No, rap battles, like
Rap battle.
rap battles. Have you ever watched URL?
Yeah.
Similar to that,
Okay.
basically. We had our last event in Lawrence. Actually, that was in August, which was a good turnout. And our next event is going to be in Greenville, but we're going to do it in 2 different locations. We haven't released the locations yet. It should be coming up very soon, but they do not want to miss it. We got a lot of things that are going to go well, like going to pop off.
Okay.
And we're going to have a lot of media in there as well. But shout out to Bull, Ted, Chavers, Drake, Trap, and Stiz. That's everybody that part of the crew, basically.
Okay.
Yes.
And this is based out of Lawrence.
This is based out of, they are based out of Greenville. I just became a part of staff.
Okay.
I heard about them while I was in college.
Okay.
They've been in business since 2014.
Okay.
Yeah, so
they've been doing the thing for about 8 years now.
basically,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. All right, man. So, you got anything else you got going on besides everything we done talked about?
Yes, sir. I'm glad you asked that. Okay, so I'm actually a part of a group called Content Creators.
Okay.
We are creators from photography to producer to graphic designer, web designer to people who do props, basically. We actually have an event coming up November 26th on South Pleasantville Drive in Greenville, 880.
That's the day for Thanksgiving, huh? Yeah.
They at the Black Friday.
Black Friday. Okay.
So basically, you could do podcasting there, which I am working on that part, which Bridging the Gap, we're working on that. I know that Troy Williams actually come out with a podcast with other people as well, which are collective creators who trying to make it work together. So if somebody hits me up, hey, who can do photography? I'm going to say Candace Murray or Troy Williams or Rich. Or who can do videos? I'm going to say Scotty or Troy and other people. We are just trying to make it work together. And it's going to be at the gym complex. I know it's a well-known building, but that's where we're going to be located at. So if you ever want a session or anything or to do events there, you just hit us up and we're going to make it work. And we would love to have everybody come out on November 26th.
Okay.
Because it's going to be a dope.
November 26th, you said on Pleasantville?
Yes,
Okay,
880 South. Yeah.
880 South Pleasantville Drive.
Yep. And you cannot miss it because you don't want to miss it. It's going to be beautiful.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, I know you said y'all it's gonna be a place where you can have events and stuff like that. So it's like events like everything from a baby shower up to
Yes.
a party, anything you need.
Yes, because I'm actually teaching a graphic design class on November 19th there,
Okay.
actually. So, yes, you could do anything.
Yeah, go ahead, go drop some knowledge on that. So how do they sign up for? How do they reach you about that?
Oh, you can always hit me up on Facebook, James Goldsmith, or Goldsmith Graphic Agency, Instagram, Goldsmith Graphic Agency, or S.I.E magazine. I will see it.
Okay.
I always see it. I'm on social media a lot. Like I post only about business and I get out, but I see everything.
Yeah.
So just hit me up. Basically, I'll give you the price. It is a non-refundable 50% deposit.
Okay.
That will secure your spot. Seats are limited, but you don't want to miss it. You don't.
Okay. So y'all heard that. So you get in there 50% deposit. You know what I mean? And you said the 19th?
The 19th.
19th of November, so y'all go ahead and lock that in. And man, is there anything else you got going on besides that?
Trying to be successful, man.
Just trying to be successful.
Yes, sir. Like, hey, I'm trying to take care of my family. Period.
Okay.
I want to make my family proud.
Yeah.
And shoot, that's basically it. And for all the entrepreneurs, don't give up. Period.
You know what? Before you get into it, go ahead and drop that minute of motivation since you go on that route, man. Let folks know what it is.
Right, for all my entrepreneurs, don't give up. I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck. Somebody say you cannot do shit. Prove them wrong. Matter of fact, don't even prove them wrong. Do it for yourself. Because, you might not be the best person at that time, but that doesn't mean you cannot practice till you get to that point. I was ass in graphics back in the day, but now business is booming. And yesterday, I signed a contract for Meditech, which took me over my financial goal that I was going for. So I'm blessed, but it's going to take years to get to the point where you at. They said businesses do not prosper until 5 years. I'm prospering, and I've only been in business for graphic for 4 years. So you got to keep practice. You got to keep studying. You got to keep going for it. You're not going to achieve success overnight. I don't give a damn if you tired. Get your ass up out of bed and make it work. period.
Exactly.
And that's all I gotta say.
You know what that is, man. So you heard it, man. Get up, get out that bed, make it work.
Facts.
Man, so how can these folks reach you again, man? Let them know how they can reach you.
Facebook, James Goldsmith, Goldsmith Graphic Agency, S.I.E Magazine. Instagram, my bad. Instagram is S.I.E Magazine and Goldsmith Graphics.
Yes, sir. So y'all got that, man. Y'all know where y'all can find me at and the team at the Comeup radio station on Instagram and Facebook. You know, keep it real on the Comeup, also on Facebook and on Instagram. And with that being said, man, we about to check it on out. So y'all be safe, stay positive, and like you said, man, get up out that bed, make it work.
Facts.
Peace.
It's the come up, baby. I need a land, yeah, we bout to turn up. Hot as shit in the city, yo, who fucking with it, yeah, we bout to burn up. Wanna show a feature, we sell out the bitches, so please get your funds up. We bout to up 1 year, that's what you call a come up.